You. You. We live, we live, we live. We live like Channel 4 and Channel 5, man. Let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. You know what I'm saying? I had to go live because I did a video, but I don't know, bro. Sometimes I don't know. I be feeling like my phone just be like crashing out on me and shit. I don't know what's going on with that. And I'd be like, it was a long video too. I'm like, damn, I just wasted an hour of my fucking time and shit. I had an hour to spare anyway, though, but I was like, damn, I just wasted an hour of my time and shit. I can't get back. You know what I'm saying? For the video not to go through, I'm like, damn, I should have just went live real quick. But the reason why I didn't want to go live, though, honestly, is because my mic is fucked up. My mic is broke, so I gotta go get another mic. So, and then, I like to show y'all shit. So I'm gonna try to do this in a certain way where I can show y'all certain things. Just probably won't be no audio to it. Well, at least you have the visual. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna just be doing some janky shit at the end of the day. The end of the day, I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. We're gonna have some audio. But yeah, man, let's get into it though, man. Let me go ahead and share this video around real quick. Share this video around real quick. Well, at least share it to my Twitter. And yeah, we're gonna get it popping. We're gonna get it popping. We're gonna talk about this Jay-Z shit because this shit is getting wild. Hold up. I don't even see myself live. Hold up. I ain't live. Hold up. Hold up. All right. Hold on. I think we good now. I had my shit on private. My bad. Hold on. Let me see if this shit is actually. All right. I think it's showing we live now. Hold on. Let me make sure I'm working. Yo. Let me see if this shit is actually. All right. There we go. All right. We on and popping. I was like, yo, what the fuck going on with my shit? But anyway, so I can see if I'm working. But anyway, so yeah, we're going to talk about the Jay-Z situation. We're going to talk about the Massachusetts lawmaker arrested, and we're going to also talk about Daniel Penny, the guy that got off for choking out the brother at the end of the day. Also going to, I told y'all, like clockwork, come to Black Lives Matter again. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, man. You know what I mean? Like I said, man, the main thing is just staying focused, though, man. But And a lot of people's critical thinking is going to be put into question. Even myself, you know what I mean? When it comes down, especially with these celebrities that a lot of people want to put invested time into. Um, I just think it's kind of wild to me because, we're just going off a lot of allegations. All right. So we're going to get into all of that. And this is why I say we must be easy for a second before we up here just throwing a nigga in the fire based off some allegations. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. But anyway, let me play this music though, man. I'm gonna share this on my Twitter real quick and then I'll be right back up here. How long is it gonna take you to finish this shit?
Yeah, I'm back. Straight from London. Back on the yeah, put your little freestyles out. Don't know what your boys get them from. Actually, kid on the corner, I'm off the floor with him. The nigga talk about me, he need the Lord with him. Regarding your names, you on tour with him. I told your friends that shit. I'm making wish you wasn't part of the family. More like a distant cousin. There'll be a news interruption if the clicks get fronted. Let's ask the Lord to have mercy on the ball for trying. But I ain't about as hot as an iron flying. If I like it, I'm buying, crying. It's something that's seldom be seen. Some niggas took shots at me, but I held in my steam. I would not create a career. I just fuck with the queen. All my fittings got the NYs over the brims. Each and every pit that I own goes in my titties. I guarantee you, my home will believe you. After I leave you, but I'm Barry Johnson, Park, Caesar.
Your record label don't need you.
I got enough dough to throw a little in the air like pizza. He's the number one nigga, so don't make him eat you. I'm 3 times platinum, 50 grand each feature, and shiny BS is blue as the sea. It's all.
Y'all know about that real quick. Hold on, let me run that back.
I got enough dough to throw a little in the air like pizza. He's the number one nigga, so don't make him eat you. I'm 3 times platinum, 50 grand each feature, and shiny BS is blue as the sea. It's all. Doing the ball for trying, but I ain't losing eruption with the Lord.
All right. So let's get into it, man. So let me come over here real quick. Let me type up this article real quick. Jay-Z. All right. All right. So I'm gonna go for the video. First of all, I don't own the rights to this audio. You know what I'm saying? You can find this on Fox on YouTube. Okay. Do not own this. We're using this for educational purposes. Fair act use.
For drugging and raping a 13-year-old girl. Jay-Z has been sued for drugging and raping a 13-year-old girl in a lawsuit.
Okay, so Jay-Z, okay, is being sued, not being charged or, we're going to take this nigga down. He's being sued for drugging and raping this particular, okay, yeah, that's crazy. That is crazy. Those allegations sound horrible. But we need proof that the man was actually drugged that person. You know what I'm saying? Need the proof. Now they can give off whether there's some kind of, maybe the girl went to the hospital and she got a DNA kit, all this other shit, or whatever the case may be. Maybe all this stuff is there. But all I'm saying is I'm not about to get out here and say that this man and just confirm that this man has done this shit because they're coming out here and saying that he's getting a lawsuit for this. Okay.
To rapper Sean Diddy Combs, a lawsuit the music mogul is calling, quote, a blackmail attempt. Now, in the documents obtained by TMZ, Jay-Z is named by an anonymous accuser who says the rapper and Diddy drugged and raped her back in 2000. The plaintiff, who is suing as Jane Doe, says the alleged assault occurred at an after party following the MTV Video Music Awards. Now, the accuser originally filed a lawsuit against Diddy in October in which he claimed the Bad Boy Records founder and an unnamed celebrity proceeded to assault her while an unnamed female watched. The accuser has since named Jay-Z as the other celebrity in the alleged assault, as she refiled her lawsuit against Diddy to include his name on Sunday. Jay-Z's representatives.
So when she first came out with the case, Jay-Z's name wasn't on there. But as of recently, she's went back and now she has thrown on Jay-Z's name. So she filed this back in October. And recently, when this came out 6 hours ago, so she recently came out and actually filled out, added Jay-Z to this shit pretty much a week ago or something like that. Shout out Range Road, salute, fam, salute. I see you in the building. I see you in the building. Hit that like button. Hit that like button, fam. But anyway,
have responded to the lawsuit with a statement from the rap mogul who says that he was determined, quote, to expose the accuser for the fraud they are. To speak more on this, I do want to bring in Andrew Kirkowski, who is a former federal prosecutor and military veteran who is now a high profile.
Now, when it comes down to the guy that's going after Jay-Z, okay, he has won the Deshaun Watson case. You know, for me, like I said, I'm a little skeptical of the Deshaun Watson shit. But if Deshaun Watson was a sexual deviant like that, to the point he out here trying to bang on every goddamn masseuse or something like that, like I said, that's for him to try to go for it. I think every man is going to try to go for some pussy. Like, I mean, we got to listen. Men got to be men at the end of the day, dog. And sometimes a man is going to go for something. Now, whether or not the woman is up for it will be up to her. You see what I'm saying? So like the Deshaun Watson shit is kind of crazy to me because it's like, okay, well, like, how is this going down? Like, is Deshaun Watson like forcing himself on you? Like, oh yeah, well, if you don't do this, then you know I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that and I'm gonna make sure you never get hot work around here and da 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 and da 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 da. Like, how is that? How is that? You know, how you know what I mean? Like, how are we looking at this? Like, you know, I just needed more detail. So, but with Deshaun Watson's case, he settled with a lot of these broads, according to what this lawyer is saying. Now, Jay-Z questioned this man as far as being a part of, you know, being a part of military and, you know, his valor and this, that, and the third. And allegedly, this man pulled back up and pulled up receipt for Jay-Z to let Jay-Z know, like on some type of shit, like, nigga, you don't even know what I got. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you trying to question my integrity, huh? You don't even know what I got. Now, my only thing to that is, then nigga, let's play ball then. Because my thing is this. If we gonna just jump out here on these niggas, let's get everybody then. You know what I'm saying? Let's get everybody then. Let's get Vince McMahon. Don't nobody want to talk about Vince like that. Vince shit is Vince shit is just is crazy in general. And nobody is talking about this shit. Nobody's talking about this shit. We going off allegations of Jay-Z raping, drugging, and raping a 13-year-old girl. And everybody's jumping on this shit like this the gospel. I'm like, yo, hold on, fam. We can't be lynching niggas. We can't do that, though. Hold up, man. I don't know where y'all niggas come from, and this is what I was saying in the video. I don't know where a lot of y'all niggas come from, dog, but we don't fry niggas based off allegations. You know what I'm saying? A nigga can have an opinion, but that don't mean, you know, if a nigga, you know, like we can't really go there all the way until we know, until evidence is being put into play and motherfuckers is seeing shit. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell me you have video proof of this shit and then it's not being played in the court. It's you know what I'm saying? It's just a bunch of hearsay and shit like that. And then, you know, people run off the feds, man. The feds got you. The feds got you. I get that. But I'm just saying, but we can't get to a point where we letting the feds just convict niggas based off of whatever high crime rate that they got of convicting people. We can't just go off that all the time. We can't do that. You know what I'm saying? We can't do that, dog. Or the feds, man, yeah, man, if they come through on you, they got you. I get you. I respect it too. But at the end of the day, what I'm saying about it is that you know, we can't just let these niggas just get off the case of not having to provide proof of folks committing crimes and shit like that. You know what I mean? That's just my personal opinion on that. You say this Jay-Z news is cap, just like what they said about Drake. The media gonna run with it. Now listen, man, both Drake and Jay-Z part of the industry. Now in the video that I did, I said, would I be shocked if some of this shit is true? No, I would not be shocked because we've been hearing about the industry. It's people like myself, I say, I can't speak for everybody. But if you was around for the Professor Griffs and the fucking Yash Karaz shit like that, dog, like, you know, niggas been knew about the industry and things like that since like 2008. At least I would say when I started to discover these people, 2008, 2009, 2010, you know, around that time. So it was a lot of shit being thrown out there then. You know what I'm saying? So when you looking at what it is today now, and you seeing all this crashing out of Hollywood, you know, a part of me goes, you know, I'm intrigued, you know what I'm saying? But I gotta see it though, you know what I'm saying? Because most people would say back then, man, you talking all that Illuminati shit, man, you just mad because you ain't make it and da 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 da, and a nigga come wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? But then you have former artists who say, hey, if you don't do this and go to this certain door, da 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 and da 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 and da 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 da, you ain't gonna succeed. Now, whether them niggas was doing that based off them niggas just being jealous of another nigga and just throwing allegations out there, one's to know. Who's to know? You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you know, we still must take that with a grain of salt when we looking at that kind of information. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe every nigga in the game is some kind of form of a devil worshiper and shit like that. I don't believe that. You know what I'm saying? At one time I did, but to a certain degree, no. Is everybody deep in the game like that? Absolutely not. Everybody's not deep in the game like that. You see what I'm saying? But some of them niggas might be. You know what I'm saying? And it is what it is. But anyway, the irony of Jay-Z, NYC nigga, aligning with the West Coast nigga and K Dot to push a pedal diss track on Drake, which set the very Me Too climate Jay-Z now has to deal with. Oh, the irony. I mean, listen, in my video that I did probably an hour ago, that, you know, whatever reason, my shit just like glitched off the planet. But I talked about the Meg the Stallion situation and how people were laughing at the pops. You know what I'm saying? The pops. I'm gonna play that audio in here, but anyway, let me finish keep going on with what they're talking about.
File criminal defense and civil trial lawyer. Andrew, we appreciate you taking the time to join us here on Live Now from Fox.
It's my pleasure. Thank you for having me.
So I did want to ask you this. The accuser originally filed this lawsuit back in October, only naming Sean Diddy Combs.
All right, so this is back in October before the election. I just want to point that out.
Now amending that lawsuit to include the name of Jay-Z. Initial reactions to this, does that shock you? And from your legal perspective, why might this change have occurred?
Well, these are very serious allegations, but Jay-Z has vehemently denied them. We have been seeing this trend since the criminal case was brought. There has been this influx of allegations from civil attorneys bringing civil lawsuits, looking for a really gigantic amount of money from both Diddy as well as those that they say were involved. One of the trends that I think is very concerning is this idea that they name an unnamed individual and then they send essentially a demand to their representatives and to them individually for some sort of settlement prior to them revealing the name. Can they?
Now let me think about. Let's talk about this, right? Now they're basically saying that these civilians, it's pretty much what he was slipping up and kind of saying low key. So these civilians, human beings, right? We're not gonna, you know, whether the celebrity, we're not putting nobody on no pedestal. It is what it is, right? Now, in these situations, they're not asking for Jay-Z and them niggas to go to jail for what they did to them. They're asking for bags. A lot of people are coming out, running out about the bag. They can care less about what actually happened to them, which to me is kind of wild. Like, not only would I want to listen, if a motherfucker did some shit like that to me, dog, not only do I want the money out his ass, not only do I want to put hands on this nigga, but I'ma definitely want that nigga to go to jail and and get the death penalty. Fuck all that. That nigga need to kill him before I kill him. Straight up and down. I mean, allegedly. I was joking. You too. But I'm just saying, I would want to see them niggas. I wouldn't want to see them be able to pay me off and be out and possibly do that shit to somebody else. Like, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy to me. You know what I mean? Like, so all this shit is about some bread at the end of the day. Now, this could be the chickens coming home to roost. All them folks that was coming through, coming after Trump and this, that, and the third. This could be his team coming through. This is why a lot of these celebrities didn't want that man to win. This is probably why they didn't want that man to win for real. Because they like, look, we've been giving this nigga hell. We try to lock this nigga up. If this nigga get a chance to get back in office, it might be some bullshit in the game. You know what I'm saying? Because if you notice, the lawsuit came out in October, which was before the election. Now, all of a sudden, after election, this woman is recently coming out. Matter of fact, yeah. Election over with, Trump won. Yeah, let me throw Jay-Z name up in there too. Yeah, about while we at it, let me throw Jay-Z name up in there. Now, my main thing is this. If they're going to do this and they're going to crash out Hollywood, I'm all cool with that. But let's get them white folks too. Let's get them all out of there though, because I know Jay-Z and Diddy is not the epitome of motherfuckers raping and drugging and doing diabolical shit to people in Hollywood. They're not the end all be all to that shit. You know what I'm saying? It probably happened to them, and there's probably people way more powerful than Jay-Z and Diddy that's out there doing way more diabolical shit than Jay-Z and P. Diddy combined. You know what I'm saying? Then you got weird shit like the Rockefeller dude passing away. Then he burned in the fire. Some weird ass shit happened with him, right? And he supposed to be known for this, that, and the third. And his ass just literally burnt away. Some crazy shit where he like, I don't know. I forgot what the story was on that. But I think he like died in the fire or something like that, right? The irony of that, like how this nigga just died in the fire. This powerful dude just dies in the fire. And you got the United CO dude. Somebody come through and cap him in the back. Jay-Z going down. It's like a warfare. It's been going down since like 2016, dog. Low key. Since this nigga Trump got in office, there's been like some weird shit going on where motherfuckers is getting swept up at least under Trump. You know what I'm saying? And motherfuckers know they about to get swept up. So it's like some crazy shit going on. So therefore, when he got out of office, they were so concentrated on keeping his ass out of office to where the point they like, oh, if this nigga get back in, it's gonna be a wrap. That's why they trying to lock the nigga up. They try to kill that man. You know what I'm saying? They already trying to demonize him now. You know what I'm saying? Nah, yo, Tory Pops was going off, and I was standing on Tory's side when it came down to that. But people thought that shit was funny when he was sitting up there. Jay-Z done put the whole thing down. Now I laughed a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know, we got dark humor and shit. Sometimes us as human beings, right? We can have a little dark humor. Like, yeah, that nigga was tight. But I feel him though because I can laugh at it because I would have been the same way. Like, damn, like, yo, they just locked my son up for some bullshit, and there was some bullshit in the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, a nigga not just jumping out there and throwing Jay-Z name out there to throw Jay cause she signed the Rock Nation. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's some like, nah, y'all really like had some shit to like pull some strings so y'all don't look bad, allegedly. Certain motherfuckers didn't have to testify. Certain motherfuckers get immunity and all kind of crazy shit for y'all to work y'all works. It is what it is. But damn, you banked the nigga though for 10 years, fam? You could have gave that nigga hardcore probation or something and made that nigga have to fight like that. Other than that, you know, you don't bank the nigga for 10 years, dog. Can't nobody really respect that shit, dog. And then y'all did it so viciously that you can't even turn around and be like, yo, I fucked up and made a mistake on that. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna let him out. You know what I'm saying? You can't even fuck around and do that. Because then people gonna be like, well, hold up, this nigga just shot this bitch and he's supposed to do 10 years. He done got out on 2. You know what I mean? 3, 4. But at the end of the day, the man was innocent, is where I'm coming at with that. So if Jay-Z is out here getting the brunt end of the stick when it comes down to that shit. Listen, sometimes that's how the cookie crumbles at the end of the day. You know what I mean? But anyway, if Jay-Z is involved with this weirdo shit, I wouldn't be shocked. I would be shocked, but I wouldn't be shocked. But I just need to know the truth, though. I can't go off allegations no more. The public need to see this shit, dog. And not because of Jay. We need to see all of them. I want to see all of them. You know what I mean? Because I know it ain't Jay and Diddy. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I'm not willing to bank a nigga off of no allegations, though. I can't do that. I can't do it. I can't do it, dog. I need to see the proof. I need to see that shit, though. You can't just tell me, oh, so-and-so this, so-and-so that. Like, I'm going to have to see it. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to have to see it. You know what I mean? And if that means I got to play with the fire and get burnt, then nigga, fuck it. It's going to be what it's going to be. But I got to see it, though. You know what I mean? It's just certain shit I'm not going to do. You know, I'm not going to be a nigga that say I can't swim and think I'm going to jump in the water and float like Jesus and shit and drown to death. Like, I ain't going to do dumb shit like that. But, I ain't going to crash. I ain't never going to crash out like that. But I'm just saying, at the end of the day, like, when it comes down to shit like this, I need to see the proof. If y'all saying y'all got the proof, or I need to see it then. And to the public, we should always ask for that. We should always, no matter how heinous the shit is, we should always ask for that. Like, fuck it, well, we need to see it then. Because, like I said, they got no problem showing niggas, and this is why I have no sympathy for this shit. Oh, you want to see that happen? You damn right I want to see it happen. You know why I want to see it happen? Because when Obama was in fucking, anytime it come down to a nigga dying on TV, they show that all the time. They market niggas dying on TV. They market the shit to us, niggas dying on TV, rappers dying all the goddamn time. They market it to us all the time. So if something happened to somebody else and they done did this to Justin Bieber and shit like that, I need to see it, nigga. I need to see it. That's all I'm saying. Leonardo DiCaprio, all these people they got on Epstein Island, I need to see it. And I know these niggas, Jay-Z and Diddy, not the only ones. If we're going to crash out, then let's crash out. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? But I'm not banking nobody based on until I see hardcore evidence to where I'm looking at it like, yeah, Jay-Z, man. Yeah, dog, that's you, fam. Now, whether or not did he hit you with the Mickey or something, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Then we can get into that. Y'all niggas can tell on each other after that. You know what I'm saying? But listen, one of these niggas gonna have to start doing a whole lot of telling. Don't spare nobody. That's all I say. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, nah, man, them niggas can't snitch. Them niggas can't snitch. Listen, if you niggas know you niggas bank, nigga, you niggas need to tell on. You niggas need to take the whole shit down, straight up and down. Take it all down. Fuck it. You might as well cooperate. Might as well cooperate, fam. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Because they got folks out here, you know what I'm saying? Well, Maxwell chick, what she got, like 20 years? And they was doing diabolical shit. She only got like 20 years. For Diddy's allegations, Diddy, okay, slammed this chick to the ground, kicked her in the ass, threw a vase at her, had baby oil, is alleged to do a lot of shit, but there's no real proof of it yet, at least yet. You know what I'm saying? Got a lot of testimonies and people coming out here saying shit. Now, listen, I'm not saying that some of these allegations can't be true, but we got to be easy to where the point we believing in everything. You know what I'm saying? And I'll revert back to this even when it comes down to the Drake and Kendrick situation. I would hope Drake is not suing a nigga. You know what I'm saying? That could be his team doing some shit like that. But I kind of find it hard to believe that Drake is actually the one saying to sue the niggas. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, damn, dog, like I just don't like the way that would look. You know what I mean? That just looks that don't look good. You know what I mean? Now I get like, okay, you find the time now, but what about when you was a part of the system though? You didn't give a fuck about Kanye ranting up there talking about some, man, y'all hear Drake all the time, and Jay-Z don't send killers at my head. I know you got killers, Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? Kanye was up there begging for mercy. Niggas ain't want to hear that, so I don't want to hear nothing about nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Can they resolve that? And it appears here with Jay-Z that this type of demand went to Jay-Z. He said he's not paying a penny. In fact, he said not a red cent, suggesting he sees this as blood money, and that he was not going to do this, and that he's.
Nah, is that suggested he sees this as blood money. So he's not going to pay a red cent. So, you know, in their language, I'm guessing this is what they're trying to make it seem out to be, like Jay-Z's on some mob shit. Like, you know, he's suggesting like you niggas gonna have to come get it in blood type shit. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But to be allocating that to Jay-Z, like Jay-Z is some alleged diabolical criminal, because that's how you're already trying to paint him out to be, then, you know, you're trying to make it seem like he on some blood money shit. See, that kind of shit is like, all right, hold up, fam. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get it. The allegations is crazy, but to suggest that he meant one red cent as to meaning in blood money, and if that's the literal term for that, okay, then cool then. And then Jay-Z was saying, nigga, let's play ball. He dead serious about these allegations that y'all trying to put on him. So, you know, the red cent suggesting he sees this as blood money. You know, I don't know. That kind of triggered a response from me. You say, what shit crazy?
The victim of an extortion scheme. That could be the case, and that could be something that, as time goes by, we see more information about whether these allegations really were founded in sufficient truth to bring them forward in the first place.
So what are the next steps now that Jay-Z's name is connected with the lawsuit against Diddy? What happens legally?
Well, he'll have to defend himself. And so the first thing you have when you have a complaint against you is you have the answer to that complaint. There may even be legal avenues that they can take to try to quash the complaint or complain about something having not been done correctly, but he'll have to answer to it, deny.
Now, Jay-Z's lawyers and shit like that, they better be on 100 game, because whoever these people are that's coming after, these people are crossing the T's and dotting the I's. Okay? They not playing. They coming through the step on some shit. You know what I'm saying? They coming through the step on some shit. And what's crazy to me is because, you know, Jay-Z have, you know, at the top where he's at now, he's came out and said some things over the past few years about, you know, oh, you know, we ain't gonna play this. You know, this ain't back in the days, right? You know what I'm saying? He's came out, spoke out on certain things. You know, Diddy was out here alleging about, you know, Ciroc and them doing them dirty and pleading racism. All of a sudden now this nigga is the most sexual deviant of all time. You know what I'm saying? Even worse than Hugh Hefner. How did he become the face of sex and shit after that? You know what I'm saying?
Those allegations to the extent that he's able to do so.
Well, my bad. A sexual deviant. Let me say that. My bad. A sexual. How did he become the face of a sexual deviant now? You know what I'm saying?
Just as he's been doing in the media. So this will be something that goes on for an extended period of time, but this will come down to the facts and potentially testimony about what did or didn't happen.
And Andrew, for our viewers, I wanted to share this. This is the statement that Jay-Z released. Quote, "These allegations are so heinous in nature that I implore you to file a criminal complaint, not a civil one. Whomever would commit such a crime against a minor should be locked away. Would you not agree?"
And this is what I'm saying. Like, this is why we have to be easy, dog. We can't just be biting on shit based on, because, like, nigga, first of all, if you claiming that somebody literally drugged and raped another a young girl, why the fuck are you going in for a civil case? You should be going in to get them niggas banked if they drugged and raped that girl, unless that girl was sent to this party to, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, man. Yeah, man, shit is wild. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not willing to just get up here and fry a nigga based off allegations. I need way more context and shit. Then I got to see what kind of case, and could that case loop into something else? Because other than that, you will want criminal charges before you want some bread. So you'll take the bread, but let a nigga still stay out here. You know what I'm saying? And possibly do that shit to somebody else. Like, nah. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, that nigga need to go to jail, and I need the bread. You know what I'm saying?
These alleged victims would deserve real justice if that were the case. This lawyer, who I have done a bit of research on, seems to have a pattern of these types of theatrics. And so, Andrew, taking a look at this, and also I did also want to ask you, when it comes to the alleged victim, the person who is filing this lawsuit, right now, this is a Jane Doe situation. Is there any circumstance where a judge would compel this individual to reveal her identity or their identity publicly because of the high profile nature and the seriousness of these allegations?
Well, to kind of piece that apart, first, Jay-Z says, bring this in criminal court. Well, we have to note that the DOJ has not named him, has not brought those allegations. And I think that they would be very interested in a case like this if there were actual criminal acts that occurred. So you have to wonder why this hasn't been handled criminally to start with. The standard in a civil court is much lower than in a criminal court, beyond a reasonable doubt in a criminal court, preponderance of the evidence in a civil court. As for the name of the victim and whether she can remain a Jane Doe or whether...
So basically, you can kind of really get anything out of a civil court. So civil court really don't mean shit. A motherfucker can just pull the whole... I'm going to use Tariq Nasheed's term, though, but I'm white and I say so, and you got to pay this bread up. Like, a judge can literally determine whether or not, so anybody could take you to court damn near for anything. You know what I'm saying? And if you somebody of stature or somebody with money, you're probably better off settling out than to having to keep paying lawyer fees. You see what I'm saying? So if a motherfucker is suing you for $50,000 for whatchamacallit, you might as well go ahead and pay him off anyway, because even if you ain't do nothing wrong to this motherfucker and shit like that, you don't. Let's say you don't slap fire out of a nigga for being disrespectful or something. And he like, look, I'll 50,000. You probably better off settling off in court than to take that shit to some kind of trial and shit, and you fuck around get banked for assault and battery. You see what I'm saying? Not saying that a celebrity would take it all the way to that situation of slapping fire off somebody, but I'm just giving a little quick, thing of how these civil cases can look. See what I'm saying? Like, motherfucker just get settled clean out. It'd be better for them to do that. So that's why they would attack it civilly first. You know what I mean? In a lot of these different cases. And some of these people, whether they're guilty or not, they just, if it's going to they pay the money to make it go away. And this is why y'all got to be careful when they out here alleging shit, because you don't know what's true and you don't know if a motherfucker just on a shakedown.
That will come out as her actual name. There is precedent for both being the case, and it deals with a number of factors concerning the publicity, the ability to defend yourself, the ability to rebut things in public. So there have been folks who have been forced to reveal their names in the Diddy case so far, and also many people are going by the Jane Does. So,
all right. So, in my opinion, when it comes down to the Diddy case, they got the people. They got them. They got them. And some of these people might be in Hollywood, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? They just haven't came out yet. And all I'm saying is that if these folks are guilty, they aren't where they going, okay? But I'm not going to get up here, dog, with no evidence, okay? Just based off some shit niggas is saying on TV and lawyers is getting up here talking about. I'm not going off of that. I need hardcore proof beyond a reasonable doubt that Jay-Z and P. Diddy was out here banging and raping a goddamn 13-year-old girl, dog. I need proof, dog. I need proof. Yeah, if y'all got this shit on goddamn R. Kelly allegedly, right? Y'all got him peeing on a young girl doing it, then hey, it need to come out. All that shit need to come out. Don't nobody need to be protected from none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Nobody. You know what I'm saying? So we want niggas, we want Caucasians, we want Latinos, we want Asians, we want them all. We want to put them all in the box. Let's crash out. Let's get them up and pack them out. You know what I'm saying? Let's pack them out. Let's pack them out. That's all I'm saying. But other than that, like, these are just allegations. And I'm not willing to fry no nigga based off no allegations, dog. We done seen way too many niggas go down based off allegations and nothing being the proof. Like, he actually did that shit. We just watched this happen with Tory Lanez, but a lot of niggas are standing with Tory Lanez. I mean, Meg Thee Stallion, because for whatever reason, y'all, she a hot rapper at the time or whatever, and y'all was really feeling Meg. and y'all liked her rapping and shit like that. Other than that, like, come on now, this woman just got a nigga banked for 10 years off of some shit that he ain't do. And that she crashed out at. That was a situation she crashed out. May crashed out and started wilding out on Tory Lanez because he was about to smash Kylie Jenner, bro. That's the whole deal of the situation. And this when the niggas say, oh, this what happened when you got good dick and shit like that. You know, that can happen. You know what I'm saying? That can happen. You can have you stroking on this shit. You know what I'm saying? You trying to be low, but you stroking on her friend and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And you blowing it down. You know what I'm saying? You absolutely blowing it down. Chick find out or you spill the beans, them bitches is gonna be fighting each other. They're not gonna team up and fight you. They gonna fight each other like cage dogs. Straight up and down like cage dogs, man. You know what I'm saying? When you out there blowing it down for real, you know what I mean? They're gonna be out there like two pit bulls, ready to get something shaking. You know what I'm saying? And you may not even be able to stop that for real. You see, Tory, he tried to stop that. That shit gave his ass 10 years. See what I'm saying? He tried to stop two pit bulls from going at it, being digmatized and shit. He done fucked around and got himself 10 years. If Tory Lanez would have just let them bras go out and crash out, Tory Lanez would be free right now. He'd have been free. You know what I mean? So it is what it is, though. But don't nobody want to put no blame and no responsibility on Meg Thee Stallion creeping on her own friend, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody want to put that out there, though. We just, Tory shot her. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Y'all don't see none of the jankiness in the case with the bodyguard not being able to be put up on a stand and shit. Like, you know, it's a lot of shit. Evidence being hid. It was a lot of janky shit, dog. That's why the nigga Pops was going crazy that day. You know what I'm saying? That's why his Pops was going crazy. And we laughed, but it's not funny though. It really ain't. You know what I'm saying? We thought that shit was, you know, a little humorous and shit, but that shit low key wasn't funny though. You know what I'm saying? You watch your son get banked and it's all kind of weird shit happening in the case, dog. You're gonna want to crash out. He said it, man. But he asked for God to tear Rock Nation down. And this might be God doing his work. It might be the Most High doing his work. I'm gonna get out the way. That's all I'm saying. But I'm not gonna automatically just say that the nigga guilty though. I'm not getting out there with that. But if the Most High ready to expose this nigga Jay-Z for the diabolical scumbag that he is, then I'm all for it then. But I want to see it though. Seeing is believing. Okay.
We'll see what happens, but there will be a point of reckoning where that story will have to be told in an open courtroom with a jury and determinations made if this pursues itself all the way to the end.
Andrew, before we let you go, is there anything else that you're keeping a very close eye on when it comes to these sorts of developments?
I'm keeping a very close eye on the attorneys that are bringing these civil lawsuits that seem to be doing a lot more investigation, seem to be having a lot more information than the FBI and the DOJ. That's highly suspect to me. There is certainly a large financial interest in what's happening with these lawsuits and the position Diddy's in. So I think that it's very important to maintain the presumption of innocence with folks that are being accused. Obviously, people are very curious about what's happening, and we want to make sure that anybody who violated children or committed any types of crimes are held responsible. But we have to have responsibility in the presumptions of innocence versus the salaciousness of these stories and the sprint to presume guilt that we see sometimes in especially social media and those types of posts.
Absolutely. Important point to note there, Andrew. We appreciate you taking the time.
Thank you.
All right. So, you know, that's Fox right there. You know what I mean? Just in case you thought that was a Democratic whatchamacallit and all that. No, that's Fox right there. At the end, let you know, look, you know, we don't know who's guilty and we don't know if it, but, you know, we know that social media, you know, a lot of niggas up here going to jump on and automatically believe this shit at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Which is not fair. You know what I'm saying? And some of you niggas want to be famous and shit like that. Nigga, your ass would be famous, nigga. You would absolutely dread that shit. You know what I'm saying? You would absolutely dread it. Motherfuckers be out here trying to sue you for any and everything. Any and everything. Motherfucker be out here picking with you just so you can do something to them. So therefore they can get paid off the shit. It's ridiculous. It's a ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous. But anyway, let me come over here real quick. I want to come over here. Hold up. Now, they got this whole thing going on in New York. NYPD is already arresting Black Lives Matter lunatics outside the courthouse where Daniel Penny was found innocent. This would never have happened in 2020 because BMN have freed reign to do whatever they please, but not again. Good on those cops. All right. So they out there, they out there pretty much arresting these niggas and shit like that. You know? As far as the Daniel Kenny situation, look, man, you're gonna have folks on two sides of this thing no matter what. So that's how I look at it. You know what I'm saying? My opinion on it. The nigga should have did sometime. I mean, you can't choke a nigga to death and shit. Like, I get like neutralizing somebody or something, but damn, like you choked the nigga to death. Like he would have had to be like in a serious state of nigga, I gotta kill this man. You know what I'm saying? Like you would really have to be in some form of like situation where you really felt like, yo, this nigga got the AR-15. He got a fucking bomb strapped to him or something, or he got a knife. You know what I'm saying? And you decided to choke that man out to death, dog. You needed to do some time. I ain't gonna sit up and hold y'all on that. You needed to do that. Nigga Daniel Penny needed to do some time. Maybe not, whatever. If he was whatever. But like I said, nah, that nigga got to go to jail, dog. You always choked that man all the way the fuck out. You choked him out to the point he was lifeless. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, whole soul went through his body. You still choking the man. See what I'm saying? So like, nah, that you kind of intentionally you manslaughtered the man at worst. At least you manslaughtered that man. This nigga did no time. So like I said, at the end of the day, I just be feeling like a lot of this shit, dog. Either these people ain't real, dog, or this is some kind of like weird shit that they love doing where they want to excite some kind of fucking violence and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't watch a man get choked out and be like, yo, nah, old boy deserved to die. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's always niggas when that type of shit be happening. It's always a nigga getting choked out or a nigga getting gunned down by the police to where the point it's like, well, he deserved that. To where the point people are like insensitive about this shit. Like, well, maybe he was acting a little wild. Sometimes black people could be, acting crazy. Oh, he ran away. He deserved to die. Damn, because he ran away, he deserved to die. So it's always these weird situations where you're gonna have people justifying bullshit at the end of the day on both spectrums. Okay. Now, like I said, I'm not with the whole oh boy not getting no time. He earned some time. Daniel Penny earned some time, dog. Like you can't just flat out choke a nigga out like that, dog. Let me see this video real quick. Cause if my memory, cause once I seen it, I didn't watch it no more. Cause I don't like looking at niggas dying. You know what I'm saying? I don't like looking at niggas dying, especially, some white man choking you out and shit. You know what I'm saying? But he got somebody holding him and shit like that. Like the man choked the man out. All right, so at this point, this nigga is out. He's already out. And at that point, he kind of was cool. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, this is some whole different shit that they got going on. It's something that they had cooking up. because they wanted you to be paying attention back to the situation. They say, yeah, y'all ain't gonna get it now, but wait till we let that man go. And then we have motherfuckers celebrating, taking pictures with him and shit like that. You know, these are probably people that know him. You know what I'm saying? These are probably a bar he go to where people actually know this nigga. You know what I'm saying? And whether they, you know, people want clout nowadays. So, you know, people just, you know, do weird shit. So they could just be coming on them like, yo, this a dude that, you know, protected that train. You know, they got this nigga looking like he's some form of superhero and shit like that. And like I said, dog, there's always going to be two sides of the coin when it comes down to that shit. Should the man have did some time? Absolutely. I'm not defending this nigga whatsoever. You know what I mean? I'm not, I can't do it. I just can't do it. I can't watch you choke a nigga out, dog, and be like, damn, it was another way you could have went about that besides killing a nigga, though. You know what I'm saying? You could have choked him out. Nigga would have been, he'd have been lightheaded enough to with a point. He couldn't really respond any goddamn way. He was done. You know what I'm saying? You choked the nigga out. You know what I mean? Choked the nigga out. And what, the nigga checked on him after that, after he choked him out? Let me see, hold on. Let me see something real quick. But yeah, so anyway, back to the point where I'm getting at. So now you got the Black Lives Matter shit gearing back up. You know, they coming back out here, they protesting and shit like that. They getting this shit read. I told you they was gonna get this shit read back up, dog. They gonna get this shit read back up, dog. Now look, this man is out. He is still choking the shit out this nigga. Still choking. At this point, this is this man's probably desperate attempt to live again. You know what I'm saying? Like the air is coming out this nigga body to where the point he like, yo, okay, cool. I'm cool. His life is leaving this man's body, dog. So that's a flinch, like, okay, cool, let me go, fam. You know what I'm saying? Now that nigga doubled down. All right. All right. Look, they done turned the nigga over and all kind of shit. This nigga feet wiggling and shit. This man still got this man choked out, dog. Like, y'all watch this man get executed literally, dog. And, you know, this nigga get no time for this. Like, nigga, you could have been got off this man. It's three of y'all. One nigga is over here. He bigger than both of these dudes. You know what I'm saying? And this man life is leaving this man body at the end of the day. But y'all don't give no fucks about that. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of this shit be done, dog, to fuel the tension. And this is one of the things that is going to happen under Donald Trump's term. That racial push that they going, dog, these niggas is beasts with this shit, dog. That's why I don't really like to do a lot of videos on this shit, because I know it's coming. Black Lives Matter, all that shit is coming, dog. I'm gonna keep it real when the situations happen. Y'all know how I give it up. It is what it is, but I'm just telling y'all, man, some of y'all gonna be out here crashing out. And y'all gonna be crashing out on the wrong people. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna be out here crashing out on your friends and shit. You know what I'm saying? You might have some goddamn white folks you know and shit. You gonna be crashing out on them and shit. Now fuck that. I'm standing on business. You know what I'm saying? You gonna be crashing out. You know what I'm saying? Racial tension gonna be high. You know what I mean? They gonna kick this shit up into another gear. This nigga getting off like that, like, damn, dog, he really like choked that nigga out, dog. You know what I'm saying? And this nigga get no time. No time. And then they put the pictures up, shared around on YouTube so you can, you know, on Twitter and shit, so you could be upset. All right. But anyway, let's come over here real quick. Now, I'm going to come to this audio real quick. Now I'm gonna come to this audio real quick when it comes down to this black woman real quick. Now, apparently this woman right here, she's out here in Massachusetts, right? Now, apparently she's under investigation right now for, some charges and this, that, and the third, okay? Maybe because she's doing this frantic reaction is because she probably knew she was under some form of investigation, or as I was doing the video, I was saying that because y'all know I be freestyling and shit, but I did the video, so I actually got a chance to listen to what she's saying. So her complaint was about it was about some bread. It really was about some bread. She wanted to be a black woman because it was about the bread and shit like that. And probably a little bit of pressure from investigation that probably was going on as well. I'm telling y'all, this shit does not stop with Jay-Z, P. Diddy, and all these. A lot of these niggas is about to be getting sweet up. A lot of them. All right. This is why them niggas didn't want Trump back in office. Them niggas is scared to death. And Trump team is running around here. Anybody, if you was talking crazy about Donald Trump and trying to get that nigga locked up and condone it, you better hope your ass ain't got no skeletons in your closet. You know what I'm saying? You better hope your closet is clean, because if your closet ain't clean, them Trump Fed FBI, oh, them niggas is coming through sweeping niggas up. Yeah, they street sweeping. You know what I'm saying? And they ain't got they'll sweep a nigga up quick. They'll sweep a nigga up quick. Straight up and down. You know what I'm saying? Won't be no, oh, you're gonna have to have some money for your shit to be prolonging and all this or other shit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be really important. If you wanted a lady like this, you ain't too important like that. You know what I'm saying? She might have to give up some of that backside. You know what I'm saying? And some of them double D's, she might have to show a little something to get her out of the jam or get her act right. But I think she was just having a tantrum, in my personal opinion. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes, she's a Democrat. We gotta be honest about that. She's definitely a Democrat. We're gonna get into her claims, and it goes into the allegation situations when it comes down to this particular woman as well. All right. So I'm gonna get into the audio of this. So it is what it is. But anyway, let's get into it.
What the do I have to do in this council in order to get respect as a black woman? I'm not afraid of anybody here. When I make a mistake, I will be clear. I don't hate you as a white woman. I don't hate you as a white man. I am sick and tired of this body so stupidly racially divided, so afraid, so depraved.
Now I ain't gonna hold y'all, right? You know what I always found weird, and I said this in the video that I did, right? Now in Massachusetts, right? Massachusetts is a what they would call a liberal state, right? All pretty much always gonna be liberal, right? But it's a lot of racism within Massachusetts. I can speak on it because I've been through it in Massachusetts. I've lived through these segregated goddamn cities and shit like that. And yes, dog, it could be highly racist up here. I ain't gonna sit up and hold you. But, it's no different from, what could be going on in some places down south, okay? So it's always weird to me that, especially when it comes down to how we think about politics and what being Democrats, like people think like, oh, being a Democrat, yeah, man, freedom, this, that, and the third. But it's a lot of racism in Massachusetts. A lot. A lot. All right. A lot. All right. If you're not an immigrant or you're not a Caucasian, your ass can be blackballed around these streets. I ain't gonna sit up here and hold you, dog. And then it'll be a whole team of motherfuckers against you, dog. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have to have the most high with you to succeed. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna need something a little extra to be able to succeed. You know what I'm saying? Because motherfuckers will be trying to block your blessing out here in Massachusetts, straight up and down. Block your favor. They can block a blessing. They can't block favor, though. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, dog. But at the end of the day, Massachusetts, I always used to think before I got on Democrat, Republican shit, I used to always think, man, why the fuck isn't Massachusetts a Republican state? Because, Republicans is racist and shit. This is when I was young and dumb, man. You know what I mean? Republican racist as fuck. I don't understand how this is not even a Republican state. You know what I'm saying? But it's supposed to be the most liberal state, and they love, you know what I'm saying? Man, now we're not in no position of power. They love you when you a nigga. You know what I'm saying? They love you being a nigga and being happy in your spot. You know what I'm saying? Anytime you want to try to motherfucking, be more than what you think you could be, then all of a sudden shit is a problem. You know what I'm saying? But everybody else can be that. You can't be that. It's a problem when you try to be that. You know what I'm saying? It's competition once you try to be that. You know what I'm saying?
People with no faith because they are afraid of they're losing their investment. They're afraid of bargaining. They're afraid of leveraging.
Now she wants somebody else's spot. Them white folks told her, you know what I'm saying? You ain't getting that spot. You know what I'm saying? The law's this, the law's that. You know what I'm saying? I know, listen, I'm in Massachusetts though. I know how Massachusetts work. People do be saying that shit about Boston, 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 Boston. There's some legitimate shit to that. But that could be, you could put that anywhere though. You know what I'm saying? You could really put that anywhere. But realistically, yes. As democratic as it is, and I would be honest, I would almost guess that most democratic states are probably more racist than some of the Republican states that we think about to be hardcore racist. Like, oh, this state gotta be, that's Republican nigga, them niggas gotta be racist down there. You know what I'm saying? And we fuck around, go down there and find out that nigga, we get more respect down there than in some of these so-called liberal goddamn states up north and wherever the fuck you at in this nation. You know what I mean? A lot of these motherfucking hardcore racists, these niggas be in liberal states. You know what I'm saying? And the ancient American is always going to be at the bottom of the totem pole when it comes down to these goddamn states. It is what it is. Everybody is overvalued over you. Everybody's willing to certain shit that people can forget and forgive, but when it come to your black ass, ain't no forgiving, ain't no forgetting. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, let me let this woman keep going on before I go on a rant about Massachusetts. And that's why that shit always irritate me. I'll be like, the niggas is out here talking about they want to support Kamala Harris and shit. Like, this shit is baffling to me. Like, nigga, all this shit you said about Trump being racist, nigga, what? You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit be wild. But anyway.
These people have, oh my God, I can't even call you cowards because desperation deserves mercy.
She says, desperation is, she must have been calling for desperation, asking for mercy for herself because she knew she was probably under investigation because she was doing too much talking about some bread over the phone. Trump probably got them folks motherfucking on Trump probably FBI team been all over it. They like, yeah, get them niggas down in Massachusetts. We know there's corruption going on there. We know there's corruption going on here. We know them niggas probably know a lot of shit. That's why they probably was vigorously going after that man like that. Like, yeah, we got to try to kill this nigga. You know what I'm saying? We got to do this. We got to do that. Who's to know? You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. But I just found that shit strange. You know what I'm saying? I found it really strange at the end of the day. But, let's let this woman keep going.
Here's a redistricting. Fine. We give it to a white woman. Can we all get along? Can we get together? Can we love
the answer is no.
Each other now? Can we make sure that black and brown babies don't die? Can we make sure that cops don't kill before people are proven innocent? Can we do that? No, because this body crucifies you first because of allegations. This is not a court. You don't get to crucify people before they're proven guilty. They're innocent until proven guilty.
Now, remember, she done fucked around and got these charges now. Now, maybe this was her little rant after or before, but maybe they using her to be the new springboard for the system being fucked up, and we must go against the system. You know what I'm saying? Ma'am, if your ass was out here breaking laws and they decided to crack the whip on your ass should have been breaking them laws. You should have kept your nose clean. All right? These folks don't rope you in no shit to motherfucking doing some shit illegal and without you knowing that it's illegal. You know the shit you probably was doing was illegal, but you seen other monkey see, monkey do. But the fact is you finding out that the system, you don't get that same protection under that system. You know what I'm saying? But how many black people you probably was laughing at and talking about and this, that, and the third that was getting fucked over and getting moved out of, and being blackballed out of political seats and shit like that. And your ass sat there and motherfucking watched that shit without a problem. But now your ass is up here getting them buns. Know what I'm saying? Getting them buns put on that hot grill at the end of the day. Now your ass want to run around here talking about some black shit. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. Now this woman, this woman is packing and stacking. You know what I'm saying? We got to address that. This woman, Tania Fernandez Anderson, okay, respectfully, if she got a husband, you know what I'm saying? All due respect, ma'am. You know what I'm saying? This man is packing, you know what I'm saying, up top, and she thick down low. That's what it's looking like from this video I'm seeing right now. She is packing and stacking from the top, and she thick down low, okay? And she thick down low.
Now, after this, I will look forward to working with you because I have stamina.
Now, even though she's going through all this other shit and she's willing to say she's willing to, so she went on a major rant basically to say she's going to go back to working for these folks because she got the stamina to do it. All right.
I believe, as Baldwin said, what you do, not what you say. Your votes here sometimes are racist. You move sometimes in a way that hurts my people. And then when I get up to stand up and talk, all she talks about is black stuff.
Now, I don't follow this woman enough to know if that's what she actually did. Now, that's one thing I'm kind of glad I wasn't able to, that video kind of glitched out on me and I wasn't able to finish the video and the video just totally deleted itself. My phone be doing weird shit like that, when I be cooking. But anyway, there's one thing I'm kind of glad I was able to pull back on because I don't know if this is a woman that's always talking that black shit. She might be, you know what I'm saying? Now, if she is, then I'll give her credit. But if this is some shit where she just jumping out here because the heat is on her ass and she talking about, they just all this shit about race is going to start coming out now with Donald Trump. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, dog. I told y'all since this nigga won, if he get in there, it's still a big if. If his ass get in there, like I said, you're going to see the resurgence of Black Lives Matter. They're going to be making these speeches, this, that, and they already kicking it off, bro. Dog, I keep telling y'all niggas don't believe in Jesus, dog. Y'all don't. And y'all damn sure don't believe in no black Jesus. Y'all damn sure don't believe in black Jesus. You believing in a methodical white Jesus. You know what I'm saying? You don't believe in a real black Jesus, fam. And that's shameful. Nigga, that's shameful. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, let me just keep going. Goddamn, she thick though.
I am here to represent every single black woman and man fellas in the community. God has my back. I'm not afraid to not have political aside or any type of affiliations or connections. I came here, I fear none, no man but my Lord. I came here to serve people. I came here to love. I came here to grow. But people talk about this racial equity thing. It's all fake. And you do politics and you hurt each other.
Now, she's saying some real shit because I say this about the Democrats all the time. The Democrats eat its own. Now, man, what side of the coin? Now, she already admitted that these folks will move in a certain way that will hurt her people as well. And that would actually be more indirect to hurting niggas more than anybody else. Okay, so she's already admitted to a lot of real shit up here. Then y'all wondering what? Now y'all jumping on this woman because she's Cape Verdean or whatever the case may be. She not a FBA or some shit like that, right? So y'all, so we cool with the shit she's saying. You know what I'm saying? And now all of a sudden she got charges put on her. She done told some real spill shit. Now she might have crashed out because certain benefits wasn't working out for her. And that's how you should. You should want to crash out. Fuck all that, dog. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes a nigga gotta crash out. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Sometimes a nigga gotta crash out and push that line. Because, and this is why a nigga like Kanye, you call a nigga like Kanye crazy. Sometimes when people get out here and they snap out like that, dog, it's like, nah, man, hold up, man. I've been playing the game a little bit too long and shit, man. Hold up, man. We gotta keep it real for a little second. You know what I'm saying? First of all, nigga, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You gotta start working that shit. You've been holding that shit for a minute. You gotta pop out. You know what I'm saying? You gotta pop out and crash out real quick a few times. And this was probably this woman's honest moment. But a lot of y'all calling her a tether and shit like that. Now, I don't always agree with that. Like I said, at the end of the day, it is what it is, right? But I'm an ancient American. You know what I mean? It is what it is, right? And what you would call an FBA would be the same title thing as an ancient American, right? It is what it is. But I do get the delineating to a certain degree. But some people that might be from that's not ancient American or quote unquote FBA, some of them niggas might be riders though. This woman low key might be a rider. She's saying some real shit up here. But at the end of the day, she gotta keep what she gotta keep, and she might be under some heat, and she asking for these folks to save her, and they like, nah, we can't do nothing about that. But she done probably watch other people be saved or other people get away with certain shit, and now it's her turn, and they want her to do extra shit. You know what I'm saying? They like, look, well, if we get you out of this, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. This woman done sold her soul.
And yet, here I am, a 5 foot tall African woman from the projects.
She's an African woman. Okay, so she's she's an African woman. Damn, she thick, dog. She thick. If y'all probably seen this woman. This woman is 5 foot, nigga. She 5 foot. Where that nigga two-tone the superstar Lord child. Lord child. This woman 5 foot thick like that. Sheesh. My goodness. That's prison bay right there. You know what I'm saying? That's prison bay. You know what I'm saying? 5 foot. Dang. Body like that. Sheesh.
And I'm here to tell you, if the voters don't vote me back,
okay, so she said the voters don't vote her back. I don't know. You might have a sector of niggas that might get out there and rally because that body is right. You know what I'm saying? And she can get out there and smile at a few niggas, make a few niggas feel like they got a chance at her and shit. Nah, Congresswoman, Anderson, man. Yeah, man. I think she was feeling your boy, dog. I think she was feeling your boy. Real. I think I got a chance at that, dog. She gonna go out there and make a few niggas feel good and shit, and them niggas gonna get out there and get the campaigning for Miss Anderson and shit. You know what I'm saying? Based off that body and shit, and a little feminine energy and shit. You know what I'm saying? Got a nigga willing to crash out over the bra. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, man. But yeah, as y'all see though, man, this woman pretty much under investigation by the FBI.
Arrested on federal public corruption charges. These 6 felony charges stem from an alleged kickback scheme that she orchestrated to obtain several $1,000s in taxpayer money.
All right, I kind of went through all this.
She would need to fork over $7,000 in cash back to Ms. Fernandez Anderson. Staff member A agreed. The indictment alleges that after staff member A received the deposit of approximately $10,000 after taxes in her bank account, staff member A was directed to make cash withdrawals. And she did that in the days following the receipt of the money in her bank account.
Now, you know what that shit remind me of? Y'all ever get like these weird ass messages and motherfuckers saying, hey man, you got this thing that's, you check your name. Did you check your name? Is it on there? And then you actually start responding, yeah, man, so it's that amount of money. Or you get them spam emails that be doing that kind of shit. So yeah, man, it is what it is, man. Motherfuckers out here scamming, getting caught. These illegal aliens getting caught in scamming and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Yes. Anyway, this person right here, the radical leftist and former illegal alien, Boston's City Council member Tiana Fernandez Anderson has been arrested by the FBI. She's facing wire fraud and theft. She hired relatives to work at the city hall, which to me is shit that people doing all the time. So I'm not really knocking her on that. And even to where the point comes up to jacking their salaries, I'm not even really knocking that as well. Because a lot of people that's in these powerful seats like that, they have the listen, dog. Even these fucking nine, I always talk. Even these 9 to 5 jobs, dog. These niggas be overstepping boundaries all the time to where the fuck you can damn near sue these companies. You know what I'm saying? I watch people sometimes coming in here just to get a lawsuit because they know a motherfucker gonna be running that shit janky as hell. You know what I'm saying? And 9 times out of 10, they are gonna be running that shit janky as fuck, and they're gonna come out of that job with a fucking lawsuit and not have to work for the next goddamn year. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever scheme they trying to get through. So, I'm not really jacking that too much because, like I said, it's already happening across Massachusetts with motherfuckers who don't deserve to be in certain positions. It just is what it is. And they hire motherfuckers based off some bullshit, dog. Or somebody knows somebody didn't get them into a job. It's all kind of shit going on, dog. So I'm not really knocking her for that. But these folks they can take down all of Massachusetts if they wanted to. But they picking at this woman though. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm pretty sure there's other city council. What about Mayor Lou? Wu? How about Michelle Wu? You want to go after Michelle Wu? All the shit she was doing with COVID and all that. You don't think that was a problem? You know what I'm saying? You don't think that bitch was breaking laws and shit? You know what I'm saying? That bitch wasn't breaking laws out there during the 2020 and all that. But we getting somebody based off $10,000. $10,000 is where the FBI draws the line. FBI draws the line at $10,000, and they want to come and go make an example out this woman off a $10,000 wire fraud. Okay, all the shit these motherfuckers have been doing, but wire fraud, $10,000 in wire fraud is where they draw the line at. Okay, a motherfucker getting their family in the business and bumping up their salary is where the FBI draws the line at. You know what I'm saying?
$1,000 on May 31st, 2023.
I wonder why FBI don't investigate racism at companies. I always wonder, like, why y'all don't do on that? That's an easy case. You know what I'm saying?
$1,000 on June 5th, 2023, and $4,000 on the afternoon of Friday, June 9th, 2023. And shortly after that last cash withdrawal, Ms. Fernandez Anderson and staff member A text each other, and they arranged for a meetup in a bathroom in City Hall. That meeting,
which, like I said in the video that I was doing, which to me seems like she was set up, honestly. Somebody probably roped her into something because they was going to get her up out of that seat regardless. You know what I'm saying? They were going to get her up out that spot regardless. You know what I'm saying? You ever have somebody try to trick you out of a job or, you know what I'm saying, do a little weird shit to where the point you be like, yo, I'm going to beat this motherfucker's ass. Like, yo, this nigga got me fucked up. But he really trying to push you out of your spot because he wants your spot. You see what I'm saying? You got the spot he wants. So he want to do weird shit around the job and shit. So you be ready to beat the shit out that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And he just want to do it so he can trick you out of your spot. You know what I'm saying? He personally really probably don't even really want the spot. He just want to trick you out of it because for whatever reason, he got a stick up his ass, or he got some kind of weird ass obsession with you to where the point he don't want to see. He want to see everybody else succeed, but you. You know what I'm saying? You got demonic people around like that, dog, straight up and down, and they all across Massachusetts, straight up and down. You know what I'm saying? This is no cap. All right. So with this woman, I'm not going to get up here and act like, oh yeah, da 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 da. Whether she's Cape Verdean or she's not a foundational American or she's not an ancient American, I'm not going to jump out there like that just based and say that shit is cool because I listen, dog. This Massachusetts dog, motherfuckers is making up their own rules out here, dog. they'll make up the rule on your ass out here, dog. Straight up and down. You know what I mean?
happened in the bathroom around 4 o'clock or so on that Friday.
and to have people be a part of a scheme to trick you out of your spot. And in this is the situation with her, I believe that that's the case. But I would just, the only reason why I'm not quick to jump and feel bad for her is because I'm pretty sure she knew with her being, there's people she was leapfrogging and thought that shit was funny and kiki and ha over people that was deserving of the position or should have got at least recognition or got a fair trial at competing or some shit for the spot. You know, instead of motherfuckers running a smear campaign and shit on them. You know what I mean? She was all good when a motherfucker running a smear campaign, but now the smear campaign is on her and she want to crash out and talk this black woman shit. I don't want to hear that shit. You know what I'm saying? If you can't say that shit when your ass is in power, you or when you coming up in the ranks, then I can't believe that shit when your ass is in power and you about to lose that power. Now you want to talk this black shit. Now, for some people, they have to experience it like that. But I'm gonna have to let you have that fight on your own. Next time around, you'll get it. You know what I'm saying? Next time around, you get it, and you won't be doing that sucker shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what unfortunately has to happen to a lot of melanated people. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say ancient Americans. It definitely has to happen to us. Been happening to us. Some of us get it. Some of us really don't. Really don't get that shit for real. You know what I'm saying? And they be willing to sell out of the nigga at the drop of a dime. Nigga be like, sell out of the nigga. How high you want me to jump? You know what I'm saying? Nigga be willing to jump out for a moon to motherfucking sell out of the nigga in a heartbeat. You know what I'm saying?
And when they met inside that bathroom, Ms. Fernandez Anderson put $7,000 in cash in her pocket, the grand jury alleges. All of that money was funded by the taxpayers of the city of Boston.
Now, how much money did this fucking piece of shit ass goddamn governor allocate for illegal immigrants in the state of Massachusetts? Wasn't nothing illegal about what this woman did? Nothing was illegal to her the point she declared for us that she should be under heavy investigation for the debacle that she committed. But y'all coming after this woman for $10,000 on wire fraud of getting a couple people hired and moving them, but we're not investigating, you know, using taxpayer money for the migrant situation. We're not going to use, no, we're not. We're going to use taxpayer money, spend money on the FBI to come after this melanated woman on committing wire fraud. That's what we doing. That's what we doing. But this is what I'm saying. Y'all niggas get out here and y'all be thinking that Texas is the goddamn most diabolical racist goddamn whatchamacallit because it's Republican. You niggas get out here. Florida is the goddamn most diabolical racist goddamn a place in America. Goddamn, what's a place they like? Alabama. Well, I don't know if Alabama is a Democrat or not. Georgia kind of flips here and there depending on who the candidate is. So I can't really say it's hardcore Republican, but you know what I'm saying? Let's just say South Carolina. You know what I'm saying? Y'all get out. Oh man, folk down there, man. Them folk racist and motherfucker, man. Hell yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? So Massachusetts, dog, these niggas be diabolical. And they fuck around, be cool with you. That's another thing. They fuck around, be all in your face, buddy with you, and them niggas can't stand your ass. I'm just telling you what I know. You know what I'm saying? I can tell you what I experienced. That's all I can go by. So I can just give you my testimony. We watch a lot of niggas crash and burn. Straight up and down. A lot of niggas crash and burn. Crash out. Niggas get tricked off their spot. People get schemed on. And it's a lot of backbiting. You know what I'm saying? A lot of backbiting. Massachusetts is the home of the backbiting. Vampire energy is real in goddamn Massachusetts. The vampire energy is real in Massachusetts. It is a lot of backbiting. You know what I'm saying? Like some shit do be like more racist, but a lot of shit just be like backbiting. It be a lot of backbiting in Massachusetts, man. You know what I mean? And some of that could be in the form of motherfuckers just being racist out here too, though. But yeah, for sure. This is like the home of vampirism, though. Straight up and down. A lot of backbiting.
Faced with financial hardship and that State Ethics Commission $5,000 sanction, Ms. Fernandez Anderson chose to violate her fiduciary duty and defraud the city of Boston, the indictment alleges, rather than find a legal means to pay off that debt.
All right. So she tried to find a get rich quick scheme to motherfucking go ahead and pay that off without having to really pay out of pocket. Now, am I to believe that this woman was flat broke and was literally that broke that she couldn't motherfucking pay $5,000? Absolutely not, bro. I believe that she, even if she wasn't flat broke, I believe her salary pays enough to where the point she did some kind of deal that they could have worked out. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was that desperate. But I believe, you know, they've been under investigation probably for a while. So when them folks came to her with this shit, they knew they had her for a minute. They just tapped out to that information. Because a lot of shit I do believe like that's going on where we see a lot of politicians and shit going down and shit. A lot of shit they gonna hide from the public, dog. So it's gonna be kind of tricky to know what's going on because a lot of shit they're not gonna really put up. They're gonna put half truths out here. So that's why it's very important that you gotta really kind of have critical thinking in this time, dog. I'm gonna be dead ass honest with you. It's very important to have critical thinking in this time, dog. You know what I'm saying? Because they're gonna hit us with a snowball of just bullshit. And you got to be able to decipher through a lot of shit, man. A lot of shit that you intaking and watching and shit. You're gonna have to really cipher through a lot of that shit, dog. Because a lot of that shit is gonna be having subliminal messages and shit like that. Yeah, man. Fuck all that. Now the Hodge twins to me is somebody that's hardcore, you know, conservatives, right? We always, well, at least I don't really watch these niggas like that. I've probably seen a few clips of them, maybe on some shit that I probably agreed on, right? But a lot of the times, you know, it is what it is, right? But anyway, for them to say that, you know, saying Trump is a figurehead and the real president is Netanyahu, it's them damn Jews. You know what I'm saying? Now you hearing this rhetoric kind of go around. Like I said, it's gonna be a lot of shit, dog. You're gonna see a lot of people turn on people you wouldn't believe. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a lot of shit, dog. You know what I mean? And you know, all I can say is find you a channel that's gonna keep it real at all times. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be willing to have dialogue and shit like that. These niggas that don't want to have no dialogue, they just want to, if you don't agree with them, they want to rush you off the block. This ain't the time for that shit. You know what I'm saying? Get you a channel where you can, you know, niggas can have some form of dialogue and we can, you know, get to the bone gristle of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Niggas ain't trying to get to the bone gristle with you and shit like that. Then them niggas frauds. I'm gonna keep it a dollar bean with you. Them niggas all the way frauds. Straight up and down. Mainstream media, straight frauds. They ain't gonna want to have no dialogue. They're gonna be cutting you off. Commercial break. It was good to have you on the segment. They're gonna cut your ass off early. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna talk about you when your ass get out the goddamn building. Yeah, so I think, you know, before they go to break, though, they're gonna be in the back room dapping you up. Yeah, man, that was great. We'd love to have you again, man. Yeah, man. Just tell like it is. It was great to have you up there. Yeah, man. We gotta always, we gotta do this again. Tell like it is, TV. We gotta do this again, right? Your ass get up out of there. As soon as your ass get back home, tell like it is, TV, man. See, guys like that is a menace to society. See, guys like that should be locked up for their point of views. You know, first of all, did the kid even graduate college? She didn't even graduate college. So this is the kind of voter block that we're talking about, okay? We're talking about the voter block that likes to smoke weed. He probably listens to rap music, okay? I mean, what is he making for salary? You know, I mean, it's laughable. You know, it's laughable for what he's making for a salary. So, you know, it's just like, you know, why would we really want to take guys like this serious when it comes down to political, you know, views and things like that? That's how they get down in the mainstream media. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta be careful. You know what I'm saying? Gotta be careful for sure, for sure. So I'm not always ready to jump out here and just believe some shit based off everybody's rolling with it. Let me see the proof of that. You know what I'm saying? Let me see that proof. Now, I'm gonna do a video about this, but I just want to hear I just want y'all to hear the audio of a dumb nigga, right? And this, I'm gonna actually I'm gonna play the audio to this because it kind of ties into what I'm seeing with a lot of this shit with the Jay-Z and Diddy shit. Like, bro, you know, some niggas might be like, yo, you sound like you defending them niggas. I'm not defending them niggas, dog. All I'm saying is, dog, this is information I've been hearing about this shit since 2008, 2009. All I'm saying is if you got that footage and you got that info, then we need that out there. We need it out there. We need the info out there because you're not going to be able to just say the FBI took some tapes. They got tapes. He had a gun, thousands of bottles of baby oil, and that nigga should get 50 years. You know what I'm saying? That's not enough for me. You know what I'm saying? I need testimonies. I need the footage because the people that's going to be testifying, I'm pretty sure them niggas on footage. So we need to see them niggas on footage. You know what I'm saying? We need to see all of that. Put it all out there and put it all on the table. Put it all on the table. And make sure you get them white boys too. All right. You know what I'm saying? Get them Latinos out there. Get them Asian men out there. You know what I'm saying? Get them all out there. You know what I'm saying? Get them all. You know what I'm saying? Gotta catch them all. Gotta catch them all. Pokemon, nigga. But anyway, this is what this kind of reminds me of. So anyway, this dude, I don't know how real this is, but anyway, this dude is supposed to be an agent. So he's going into this particular office and shit like that. And you know, people are upset with him and shit about going in there. Now the people that's upset about him that he's coming in to defend is actually niggas.
Charlie, how you doing? Asian Rattler with Ocean Cares, Diversity Affairs, ID number 33712. You part of management too? I'm gonna have to ask you to step out, sir. Okay.
Nah, he probably said some slick shit on the way out, you know, because you know they don't respect the nigga and no power. Now I don't know if this is some troll shit. We just gonna go into this.
You just sitting in the office. You need to be helping these people. That's your problem now. Now you need to shut your mouth. You watch who you talking to. I get you from around. I get you from around here. I come back here. All the workers better be satisfied in this motherfucker. You get your ass back to that desk and stop following me. Get your ass back to work. Oh. You are nobody.
Now, dude might be a nobody. See, now I feel crazy whatchamacallit because it's like, yeah, for dude to say you're a nobody, like, okay, you know what I'm saying? But anyway,
that's what you be doing. You be beating your meat naked with them prostitutes. You ain't nothing but a freaky naked ass. Look at this nigga shaking his head. Look at that nigga mad. Now you want to do something. Now y'all want to jump me. Now y'all want to jump me. Shut your whole ass up. Y'all don't want to lose y'all job. Y'all don't want to lose y'all job. Motherfucking ass home. Lisa, I'm not fucking now. Shut the fuck up and get the fuck on. Man, shut your white mouth out. All that white shit in your mouth. You in coke. You ain't hard. You want to lose your job? You want to lose your job? Whole ass nigga in your car. You get off. I'm here for y'all. Understand that. I'm talking about getting y'all raises, getting y'all pieces. And fuck niggas.
He said getting them raises and getting them pizza. Nah, hold on. Yeah, man. I don't know. Let me go to the comment section of this video. Let me see if this shit real, dog, because
I choose you an OG, bro. I respect the OG. You know what I'm saying? Not choose you an OG, bro.
but yeah, I mean, let's say this is real though, but you had some niggas willing to crash out on this brother, and he going up there to make sure that the niggas is all right. You know what I'm saying? And seeing how shit is working and shit when it come down to them, dog. You know what I'm saying? And these niggas willing to crash out. You know what I'm saying? They probably working their ankles and back off and shit. You know what I mean? And ain't getting taken care of and shit like that for real, for real. You know what I mean? But, you know, they up there ready to crash out on another brother that's coming up there to stand on some business on behalf of them. All right?
Bro, I respect the OG. No, OG, bro. I respect.
Nah, but that's funny, though. Somebody in the comment section said, hold on, the way he took that card, though, he might have been the one that called him. They say he might have been the one that that wrote the complaint because you can see how He took that business card quick. He did though. If y'all see this video, I'm gonna do a video on it though. All right. So they saying this dude. They saying this dude. This dude is a scam artist. All right. Yeah. All right. So this may not even be real. All right. See, these niggas be out here. That's what I'm saying, dog. You gotta watch yourself with a lot of this shit, even including myself, dog. Sometimes I can get looped up in this shit. And motherfucker to be on pure bullshit. It be some fucking weird ass scam niggas got going on. Man, they saying a girl got motherfucking ripped to shreds by a goddamn Rottweiler out there in California. That's some different shit. Let me retweet that. Hold up. There's got to be more to that. It's saying Trump, hold on. It's saying Trump publicly confirms to prosecute deep state leaders for human trafficking, sex slavery, and more. Listen, I believe it when I see it. At the end of the day, I'm not getting, you know. Oh,
He's not doing.
No, I told you last week I disagree with you when you say that because we have the luxury of saying that because we're legal, we are successful, we are. But if you're an illegal immigrant in this country, you're not going to be not in a panic. If you are a woman working for the Department of Defense, you have a right to be in a panic.
You tell people to stay fraught and like this.
I'm telling people to prepare, Whoopi. I'm telling people to
they're not prepared. They are prepared.
So that means that they can't be relaxing and enjoying.
No, it doesn't mean that.
When winter is coming.
It does. You know what? I'm sorry.
I mean, I disagree.
Winter is here.
Right.
Winter's been with us, and my point is, we can lay down and do nothing for the next 15 days, and then be freaking out for the next 4 or 2 years.
To you, we are in a privileged position that a lot.
yeah. Anna done lost all that weight. Anna ready to live her best. She ain't part of she ain't part of the games no more. Now Anna can get out here, get the woman she actually want and shit now. You know, when she was a big girl, you know, motherfuckers probably wasn't checking for her like that for real. She done lost some weight. You know, Anna got a different Anna got a different scope on life right now. Now her and Whoopi going at now. Whoopi might be in some trouble. You know what I'm saying some of these women on the View is actually scared to death because they've been on that Epstein Island. You see what I'm saying? You know, been on Epstein Island. They're not sure if Trump really gonna come through and spin the block. And Trumpy boy might come through, spin the block. And if he spin that block, he come in locked and loaded, and niggas is going down, dog. Like, yo, your favorite politician, your favorite athlete, white, black, Hispanic, your favorite entertainer, white, black, all them niggas getting swept up, getting cleaned up and packed out. You know what I'm saying? That's if Trump really coming through to stand on some business. But other than that, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to hear that. No, Trump confirming we not doing this whole QAnon shit again. I'm not doing all that. You know what I'm saying? We're not doing all that. We're going to stick to facts and what we proven and what's actually being shown. We're not doing, oh, we got footage of this and we got footage. Then put it out then. Put it out then.
Right now, you think I'm a fucking nigga? You know me?
Oh.
You know who I am? You know who I am? You know who I am? I'm fucking right now. You think I'm a pussy? Right now, you think I'm a fucking nigga? You know me?
Oh, yeah, that nigga was tight.
Chicago and lock Brandon Johnson up if he try to.
Oh, yeah, there's folks out there in Chicago, folks out there in the Chi been out there standing on big business. But anyway, though, man, I'm about to get ready to get up off of here, though, man. About to enjoy the rest of my night. Plus, I'm hungry. I got to make something to eat. I ain't going to sit up and hold y'all. But anyway, man, don't get mad at me, man. I just got to tell like it is, man. So shout out to the day ones. Shout out to the new ones, man. Make sure y'all niggas hit the like button, the subscribe button if you want to donate. The links is in the description box. If not, that's cool. The like button is, that's right, y'all. The like button is free. Anyway, tell like it is TV. We out of here, y'all. One.